Hi and welcome to winemastery.co.uk. My name is John Lightford and this is
John Murphy.
And we're here to tell you about wine, hopefully help you find the wine, if not the wines you will absolutely love. On this occasion, we're talking about John's favourite, Rioja. Hit the intro! I cut John off mid-flight there, didn't I? When as soon as I said Rioja, you wanted to go into verbatim, didn't you?
I'm excited, very excited about this video and the next few. Yes, John.
Yes, because we've actually, just in the moment, we've got another 2 Riojas, and they get better, supposedly.
3 in total, 3. This is, yes, it's going to be a good day, this is.
Good day. So, the particular Rioja that we are tasting now is, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, I think it's Cune.
Cune, yeah,
C-U-N-E, yeah, Cune. This is a Rioja Reserva.
Yep.
And it pains me to say that this cost £13.50.
And trust me, it does. It's been going on about this all evening.
Well, you know, normally £6, I could have bought 2 bottles of my normal standard wine for
you
this.
You could have, John.
So I'm really expecting this to be, you know, really come out with the flavour, the nose, everything to be absolutely mwah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah, so let's give it a go.
Well, let's do that. So, colour-wise, you've actually got your bit of white paper.
Well, I thought I'd have a look and make the
yeah.
effort. Oh, it's got that nice, like a dark purple colour.
Compared to the ones that we've recently had, it's quite translucent, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
The ones, not Riojas, but we've had some sort of Merlots and Cabernet Sauvignons, and they've been much deeper than that.
Yeah, really deep. But this is, like you say, you can see straight through there.
Yeah.
Good colour.
Yeah. Let me just show the guys, they can see the colour there. You can see the colour.
Oh, colour. It's like magic, that, John.
Like magic, yeah. Just like magic.
Wow. So let's have a go on the old nose.
Go on the old nose, yeah.
Yes, smells like home.
It doesn't smell like £13.50 worth to me.
I don't know. It's got.
By that I mean it's not full on.
No.
You have to go chasing for it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean it's got that. It's got that leather in there. Almost, it smells like rubber. I know a lot of people do describe red wine as smell like rubber, but that's got that. So and then when you get right in, you get a little Parma violet.
Oh yeah.
But there's not real oak there. You know, I was expecting some oak. It's Rioja. I like it.
Well, I was expecting to be a Rioja. I was just expecting to be a lot more powerful on the nose.
Yeah. Like you say, you do have to get in there. This is not.
Yeah, it's not coming out to greet you, is it?
No.
It's saying, "Come and find me,"
which we've done.
Yes.
So let's have a go on the old palate.
Let's have a go. Watery.
Yeah, thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean there.
It hasn't got any viscosity. It's like, in terms of the texture, the viscosity is like drinking water.
Yeah. But it's not just that, it's the flavour as well.
I haven't got to the flavour, that so blew me. Because, you know, I know how much a glass of water costs me compared to...
You're going to have to let it go, John. Because this is... that taste is fairly disappointing. Especially because the nose on there was giving me some real kind of... I was excited about that. And then I've tasted it and thought... £13 as well, John.
£13.50.
£13.50, that's not... I must say, we've had better wines at much less.
I think we've had better wines at £6,
I think we
to be
have,
honest.
yeah.
I mean, you know, the length is still slightly there, but it's just like on the palate. It's not really, there isn't a full taste there.
No.
It's just, you know, like a coating in the mouth. And when you're trying to taste the Rioja, it's like watered down Rioja.
Yeah. For me, all that's coming through on there is I'm getting no real flavour. It's very watery, very thin. But it's the tannins. It's just leaving me with the tannins, that dry edge, which is like it doesn't, it's not enthusing me to have another glass of that. Do you know, if I'd have been handed that, I'd have had one glass. I wouldn't go back for a second.
No, I wouldn't.
But it smells really good.
So the pairing, which I think is going to be very difficult.
yeah, for you, because I mean, a cheese, I could pick a cheese to go with this quite easily. That's what I do. But food-wise, you really good because it's very light. There's nothing much going on there. I can't see this complementing a dish, so to speak. I could see it just being part of it, but not complementing it. But for me, cheese-wise, probably Delise de Cremier. You know, it's like a brie style. It's solid. It's made of 75% fat, so it has a richness about it, but it's not very strong.
In taste.
Yeah. So and it's with it being 75% fat as well, it kind of coats the mouth. And this, with it just being fairly thin, I think that would just cut through it. But that's about it, because a stronger cheese is just going to ruin that.
Yeah, and normally if you were talking about Rioja, you'd be talking about lamb stew and sort of or beef stew, something really meaty and full of flavour. I just don't think this would cut it with it.
No.
It would just, that flavour would just drown this, because this is so sort of thin on the taste. So I think you're going to have to come back to something like either light red meats and maybe some game.
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah, maybe partridge, maybe even venison. Even venison, I think, would struggle with this.
Yeah, again, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my head here, because this is reminding me very much of the Pinot Grigios we've spoken about back in the day. Pinot Grigio back in the day used to be quite an obvious kind of flavour, but now Pinot Grigios of late I find are very again thin, watery. They don't really taste as much, but then they then go with everything. But again, they don't add anything particularly to it. Yeah, I wouldn't know where to go with the food pairing on that one.
No, I mean, sort of chicken. If you have grilled chicken, that's not going to be very strong in taste. I don't think you even take any form of spicy chicken or anything.
No.
I just, it's something that's very plain. Even actually, it's almost like in terms of matching this, it's almost a little bit like gamay. You could match it with, possibly you could even have fish with this. If you had a salmon or something with a little bit of taste to it, you could probably match this. But that's saying more about this wine than it would be the salmon. So
yeah, you're right. Right then.
Okay, the score.
I was just going to say the score.
The score.
Ooh. Well, I personally was quite disappointed with this, and I'm gonna really pull this down, not in an awful way, but for £13.50. If you think about any of the wines, I know. If you think about a lot of the wines we've had, like I think you said earlier in the video, we've had it £6.
Yeah,
which would beat that.
Yeah.
And personally, I'm Rioja's my favourite, and smelling that, thinking, I'm in for something exciting than the actual flavour. So score-wise, I don't know if this is the lowest I've ever scored a wine, but I'm going to bring this right down to 70.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be if I'd paid £13.50 for this, and then got home and I was like, smell that, it's beautiful, and then taste it, I'd be like, what's that?
Well, I did pay £13.50.
I know you did, John.
I did pay 30. I'm going to give it 62.
62? That is absolutely.
I mean, if this was a £6 wine, then I think I'd be giving it 70. But
yeah.
I just there is absolutely no way I would buy another one of these bottles. It's, for me, a waste of money.
I'm with you. Which comes on tonight. Would you buy it again?
I think I've just answered
I think,
that.
yeah. Yeah, that is well.
You wouldn't keep this, would you?
No, not at all. I would say I'd be embarrassed to sell this, but it's just something that would never get through my shop door.
No. Okay.
62, John.
62. I think that is the lowest I've ever given.
Okay.
In the yes. So obviously there's always the caveat that you may taste this and say, I don't know what the guys are talking about. This is really delicious. This is just my type of wine, and that's perfectly right for you to do that, because that's your taste profile and it's right for you. But all we can say is what we personally think, and that's what I personally think.
Yeah, and again, we're agreeing on this.
Yes.
I didn't give it such a bad score. I'm really. What was I shocked? No, I'm not shocked. I don't know if 70 is the lowest I've ever given a wine.
I'm not sure, actually. I think that 60, 62, 63 is the lowest we've ever given, either of us have ever given to any wine. So.
Okay, so well, let's hope the next video is going to be better than
this.
Yeah,
let's hope so. Let's hope. But hopefully, this may be awarding, and if you are going to spend £13.50 on it, don't say we didn't warn you.
Indeed.
Okay, guys. Well, as John just said, hopefully the next one will be more rewarding, and we look forward to seeing you there. Chin chin.
Chin chin.